take it a little clip.
Luna, look at the camera. She's so cute.
Black cats are some of the best cats. Yeah,
She's a sweetie girl. I was like praying that the person wouldn't come outside because that'd be awkward if I was hiding. And it's just...
filming.
Oh, was I supposed to be filming?
You're a horrible cameraman.
You can edit it.
I'll have this. I love you, but not this. See, in the last episode of WorkingCraft, we got to smoking, sorta. I wanted to give a nice smoky flavor to the food I was cooking, but I ended up getting campfire instead of smoked. And while that's pretty tasty, I want smoked. So, in this episode, we're going with electric tube Boogaloo on this bad boy. And we're gonna see if we can't make ourselves a fully functioner out of the equipment we got here. So stay tuned, because we have a lot that we will be doing. And it all starts with this free wood, foraged from the freshest of bushes. All right, that should be enough wood. Let's get to it. Also, don't mind the Sprouts bag. One of my friends at work gives me energy drinks, and this is usually what he delivers it in. So don't worry, we on WorkingCraft are not going to non-poverty places, at least until we become middle craft. All right, time for part 2. First, you take yourself a little bit of this aluminum foil, and then you take your sticks. You might have to break them up a little more. That's fine. I think about a cup's worth in each of these will be good. Give or take. I'm just measuring my heart here. I'm eyeballing. Now I gave these sticks a rough chop, so some of them might need to be broken a little more. Like that. And then you just want to get it nice and filled like this with your nice dry sticks. Another big one. And then when you're done with that, wrap it up in the foil. Get it? Wrap it up in the foil. And then that's pretty much that. Now, if you don't have heavy duty foil like me, because you accidentally got normal, then a nice little double wrap will be more than enough to get this thing nice and pretty. Wrap it up like a burrito, and you're good. Once that's all done, take your knife, give it a few of these, because you're going to want smoke to escape and you're going to want a fire to be able to get in. This stuff is very good at keeping heat away. And after that, take it, put it with the rest of them. Now it should come as no surprise that if we did all this preparation, we have to have something to use it on. And so I found some nice chuck that we are going to be using as our little experiment. I have this nice little Dijon mayo that I made. I got it in this nice little bottle that my wife bought a while ago. And we're just going to use this as the binder, and we're going to take it from there. Got a little bit of this. Got a little bit of that. Using some of this. And of course, magic. And of course, all of this is in service of a simple question. Can I make my propaner smoke? Or, not my propaner, but the apartment's propane grill, as I cannot afford property. And we will see. Alright, now that we got her seasoned, let's get the spray ready. For my spray, I'll have some of my red onion pickle liquid. Don't mind how it looks, it tastes delicious and it hasn't made me sick. I'll use some of that. Got some zero sugar lemonade. I know it's a little unorthodox to have it zero sugar, but counterpoint, I don't drink my calories. That is a horrible allocation of the caloric budget. And finally, the most unorthodox part of this, we're going to try and see how this ginger ale works. And I know a lot of people are going to be crying at this, but I don't care. I'm the one that's going to be eating it. And now that we got that all settled, let's get her out to the grill. Nice little close-up of that right there. And we are getting heat. And again, this is my second time attempting such a thing. I don't expect it to be... I expect incremental success, as should any of you who are trying to do this. Alright, I think that's 210 or so. So I think that's going to climb up to 225, and we're going to chuck this on and get this rocking and rolling. Got that on the cool side. Gonna take one of these, throw it on the hot side, and we'll see how that goes. We'll also play with the dials and stuff to make sure that it like stays, because as you saw, just opening it for a little bit cooled it off a bit. So it's a learning process. Can't learn if you don't do. Don't be so afraid of failure that you never dream of success. So, just got done doing the Devo with my wife. We are sitting around 2 something, I think 240. So we're going to tailor this back a little bit and try to keep her from getting too crazy. As you can see, that is smoking quite wonderfully, and that is getting smoked quite blessedly. Give it a little spritz, spritz, spritz. Help with that bark development. And we'll keep her barking and going. And it'll be a good thing. There we go. Sort of. There we go. I got this thing from Winco, so it's not the greatest. I'll have to get a new spray bottle, but this is looking good thus far. Actually, I know a lot of pitmasters are about to get angry at me because it's going to mess with the bark development, but we'll just do that, set and forget. Well, there's $2 down the drain. So we started this at 4:11. It's now 7:19. We are having a ton of trouble trying to keep that 225, but luckily there's spurts where it's 200, there's spurts where it's 250. It'll all equal out. We got some nice bark development going on here, and I got another smoke chalk on there. Hopefully this one will light. The last one did not want to light and it ended up searing. But oh yeah, we got some nice bark development going on there. That nice rich mahogany color. We'll just get her back on and see how it goes. All right. It is 9:14. My wife's got sourdough proofing in the oven, but I ain't going to sleep because we are still smoking that chuck roast. Finally got some good smoke going. We got it at a good 225 finally. And things are looking good. All right. I'll probably check on it again in an hour or. But as for this video, I'll see you guys at the stall. All right. We are having a pretty good time here. I think that she might be ready for the old wrappy wrap. All right, I got it in parchment paper because butcher's paper is out of the question. I got a bunch of tiny holes poked in it, so hopefully it can let moisture escape. And we're just gonna let this ride. Let her get back up to temp. Start blasting it. Hopefully she'll taste good. Gentry, I regret to inform you that the parchment paper did not preserve the bark. We will have to improvise. Hey guys, it's 5:31. So the propane grill kept being finicky. Burner kept going out when I would go inside. I ended up just saying, forget about it. We got the air fryer finishing it up with a Texas clutch. It's sitting about 180, 190 internal right now. I am going to finish this up, and then I am going to get what little sleep I can before church. I'm going to let it rest, and honestly, the bark was not looking that bad. So we're in business. We'll see if it's got a smoke ring. I had some of that grease. It definitely tastes pretty smoky, so I'm happy about that. All right. Aw, are you sad? Well, it's not time for you to eat breakfast yet, now is it? Is that what you guys say to the camera? Anything else you want to say? Is that all? Yeah, don't worry. If I feed them too early, they're gonna pester me early again. You know how they are. Though it is very hard saying no to you guys. Yeah, me too. Now I don't have a cooler, so it's gonna go into the microwave to rest, and honestly after church I might warm it up with one last smoke at a low temp, not to cook it, just to let it get nice and warm again. And yeah, I'll see you then. And after a quick hop back onto the propaner, here is the final result. Bark is looking pretty barking. So let's cut into this, see if we got a smoke ring. But, ooh, look at that. It's not horrible. I think the thing we need to address, definitely, is the airflow on the foil. Yeah, it's got a good undercurrent of smoke to it. It's got a decent smoky flavor, but we just need to address the undercurrent of that foil. So I think I'm gonna dilly-dally with a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see it in this lighting. It does have a little smoke to it. It's got that nice red undercurrent. I think if we get that foil pouch nice and dialed in, this is gonna be a winner. Well, good news. I got another one and I'm fixing to put it to the test. Though, that'll probably be a short. This was a long process. I'd say it was worth it. And incremental success. All right, see ya.